All right, thanks for being here. The mayor's going to make a statement, and I'll give you the details of the incident. Mr. Mayor?
Thank you, Commissioner. Commissioner O'Neill and I just visited our very brave officer. We're not going to be giving you the name right now, but I want to just tell you some very basic points. Young officer, 2 years on the job, did what our officers do every single day, responded to a call, in this case, for someone acting erratically, an emotionally disturbed person. What could have been just another day, just another call, turned into something much worse. And thank God our officer is going to come through it. He's a brave young man. He had a great attitude. He was actually, trying to even make light of the situation in his own hospital bed, showing a lot of spirit, a lot of energy. His partner was really, really worried about him. We spent time with his partner as well, who all he wanted to know was how his fellow officer was doing. But this is an example of the bravery of the men and women of the NYPD. This is an example of the fact that our officers go into any situation and never know how it might turn on a moment's notice. But thank God our officer is going to come through okay in this case. I want to thank everyone at the 7-5 precinct, all of his fellow officers who quickly rushed to his aid, everyone at EMS. It's important to note, I know the Commissioner will go into detail, this young man was definitely saved by his vest. Made all the difference here that he was wearing a vest that stopped some of these shots and protected his life. In fact, I think they're going to show us the vest right now.
It's a small caliber round, so you're not going to be able to see where the impact was. But I did see the blunt force trauma injuries on the officer's chest. So this vest definitely saved his life.
And this is something important. The right protective gear made all the difference. I want to thank everyone at Jamaica Hospital Medical Center. They've been outstanding in their response. We appreciate very much everything they've been doing. I want to thank our public advocate, Tish James, and the acting district attorney of Brooklyn, Eric Gonzalez, for being here with us in support. So a day when the minute Commissioner and I were in a meeting when we both heard about this, we immediately, of course, worried about what this could mean for our officer, but thank God the news today is a lot better than it might have been. Commissioner.
Okay, thanks. Thanks, Mr. Mayor. So at approximately 4:35 this afternoon, uniformed police officers from the 7-5 precinct responded to a 911 call for an emotionally disturbed person at a private house located at 149 Ridgewood Avenue in Brooklyn. That's in the 7-5 precinct. The caller reported that her 29-year-old son was not violent and reported to be unarmed and present with her in the home. The first responding radio car team was admitted into the residence along with EMS personnel. One officer approached the rear of the apartment along with EMS personnel. Another officer went to the rear of the building after being told by the mother that her son may try to flee through a back door. As the first officer approached the rear bedroom, the subject fired several shots, striking the officer several times. He was struck once in the right arm and twice in a protective vest. The officer did not return fire. The injured officer, who is 30 years old and has been on the force for just over 2 years, was treated by EMS on the scene and removed here to Jamaica Hospital, where he is alert and in stable condition. And the mayor spoke about our conversation with him. Brave young man. Immediately after the shooting, the 29-year-old subject remained in the rear bedroom. And we just got an update from the scene that ESU Emergency Services did make entry into the apartment, into the bedroom, where they discovered the subject was deceased with an apparent self-inflicted gunshot wound, and 2 guns were recovered by his side. I also want to thank the responding EMS technicians and the medical staff here at Jamaica Hospital, not only for today, but for every time we come here, the absolute professional way that they treat us, and I really like to thank Jamaica Hospital for all that. So, police officers, once again, doing their job, called to the scene, and thank goodness the officer's going to be fine. The recovery might take a while, but I saw the injuries, spoke to him, spoke to his partner, and they're going to be fine. Might take a little time, though. Steve?
President, as you said, we're going to get an update from the scene, which just ended a short time ago. DCPI will have the information, and we'll be able to get you some more details about what transpired, all right? Thank you very
Thanks,
much.
everyone.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you.
Thanks.